We'll learn as we go with technology.
Hi, hi, we are live.
Hello.
Yep.
How are you, Liam?
Yes, fine, thank you. You just came back from your work not too long ago, right?
Yes. How was your day?
Okay, I feel a bit tired. I don't know why, but a bit. The weather is good today. Only a little rain.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a little rain in the morning, but after that,
Yeah, it's pretty
or
cool.
noon. Yeah. So, what I'm gonna talk about today?
Why is online communication different?
Uh, that's a that's a great subject.
Yeah,
So, I want to thank everybody who will watch us directly in live or in replay. And thank you very much, Lian, that it is a pleasure that we meet again as every Wednesday. And today we're going to talk about why the online communication is different. And do you think it's different than offline?
yes, definitely. Because normal is either hard copy, you write to someone, or you have to talk to someone, whether you talk to person face to face or the phone. Nowadays is that's the way. Okay, wait. If you do video call, is it considered online? It's online, right? Video calls are online because you need the app to help you.
You're cutting off. Oh, okay, you are good
Oh
now.
no,
Well,
oh,
if you
no.
do if you do uh, a virtual meeting, it feels like it's in person, but it's not because you are still in two-dimensional
Yeah,
space,
this way.
right? So the in my opinion is the communication is very important because we tried and we aim to send our point of view to somebody else or to other people, and we want to make sure that they understand that.
Yeah, no,
And
mm,
go ahead.
yeah. You continue. Because my girl.
Oh, that's okay. She's communicating. See, in
Yeah,
some way or another. And when we are face to face, we see each other in three-dimensional, and we they say that I don't know what's the percentage. 75% is body language. So
yeah.
even though you don't talk, you transmit your message through your gestures,
Yes, yes.
facial expression, and so on. It is one thing to be face to face to somebody, and another thing to be, on the screen.
Yeah,
Now you see just a general a vision of myself on yourself. We are
yeah,
talking now, and but we have no idea what is going on behind the scenes, right? What are my my legs crossed or
yeah.
open? Are my is it am I uh,
Leaning back. Yeah,
resting,
leaning
leaning
back,
back, or
shaking
exactly?
legs.
So there is the I think the vision that we have, even though we are face to face in on online, is restricted to whatever we see, the two-dimensional thing.
Yeah,
But
because mm,
go ahead.
you go ahead first.
It- that but we got used to, right? We got used to, and we think that if we communicate right now through the screen, we are like 100% live. So we are talking about, and we chat, and we share our thoughts and what do you think about it, right?
Yeah. So yeah, like you say, online. Yeah, video call is actually online because we are not really looking at each other in person. But the difference also is no when we speak to people, we normally when we speak, we just say it. So the person will capture, like you say, is through our facial expression, our tone, the words come last. So when it comes to online communication, usually I find that there is more in the ways things become more. interesting, you can say, because there's more modes. Like, if I were to type the message thing, I will add emojis, because through words, like if I write to you write to someone, you can't see, really feel the emotions other than from the words. Whereas if it's online, you type anything, we usually nowadays we put emojis and stuff to show our excitement, show our feelings and things like that. Or sometimes, for some people I know, they even attach videos. They take a video of themselves and then they attach it to, like, enhance that impression, to just to further give a further the deeper impact as in how the person feels when the person types certain things, because you add videos, and you add even pictures, because when you're talking to someone face to face, you can't pop out a picture, unless you go and dig the picture. That this is something I want to show you.
Exactly.
But otherwise, you whatever thing you type, you just give another picture. Wow, so beautiful, so whatever thing, to give people, also make it more interesting. When you want someone to talk to you, listen to you more, you want to have more interesting topic, or you want to capture someone's attention, so you add all these. So in that sense, no, online communication is different, because you talk to someone, you wouldn't, hey, hold on, I tell you what emoji I'm going to express. No, impossible, right?
Exactly.
You just say it. Yeah.
Yeah, we just put an emoji, and maybe this is another subject that we should talk about, because those
Uh,
emojis, I think I use two or three of them that are very representative,
uh-huh.
but the other ones I don't know the meanings.
Oh
I,
yeah, some also don't know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They should have an explanation under. Uh, Sad, happy, laughing, sarcastic, whatever. I don't know, and I'm afraid, to be honest, to use the emojis that I don't know. Oh, here Tushara is.
Tushara is here.
Hello,
Yeah.
Tushara. How are you?
Hi, Tushara, thank you for watching.
Oh my God, she's from Australia, right?
Yes,
7
she's
o'clock in the
opposite
morning.
time. Very early. She's 7 a.m. now.
7 a.m. Good
Yeah.
morning, Tushara. Thank you for being with
Anyway,
us. Tushara
and
is one of our business
business
partners.
partner. She's in Perth. Thank
And
you, Tushara. She said, keep doing what we are doing on the way to success. Thank you very much, Tushara.
thank
Yeah,
you. And those emojis, as I said, I'm afraid to use the ones that I don't know what's about. If it's a picture of sun and light or rainbow or whatever, I use them. But
yeah,
some of them they have the significance that I don't know, and I might send a wrong message.
yeah. That's
Now,
why that's why for me, I need to send those. It's either cute ones, or if it's showing feeling things that I'm familiar. I'm not sure that I didn't dare to say, because I don't know what it means. Because I may think that it means this way, but if it's something not general, people might think that this emoji stands for something else.
exactly. And, I think the communication online is much broader than the communication face to face, because you are in limited space and with a limited person, and your attention is focused on that individual or that group. On communication online, you don't know who you are addressing to,
Yeah,
and you can go live right now or record it and with an image on a clip. And also there are a lot of communication, written communication on postings.
yeah,
And one of the things that I think is so different online, and we have to be aware of that, is that when you talk uh, online or offline on the clip, the you can go back, but our words they fly, right? There is, and you put it in the, bless you, you put it in the context,
yeah,
in a context of a discussion. When you write online, it stays there forever
yeah.
until the
You go
author
and delete it. Yeah, unless you
deletes.
delete it.
right? And
Yeah.
we have to make sure that we send the right message. And
Correct.
also in today's days, there are so many policies and so many safety limits that we have to um, abide by.
Abide. Yeah. Correct.
So we have to follow these things. And if you have a good heart and you want to add a value to your readers, or whoever reads the post, the article, that's great. And you don't have to worry about all of these things. Am I right? Am I wrong? And whatever, you express your opinion, and you are
Correct.
true in your heart, and you aim with a good, um, I would say, good intention.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you
The
think?
just I find when you put up, unless is you're talking about something personal, cannot be too, how do you say, don't want to go to too extreme, because if you go to too extreme, I don't know, it may you may receive very adverse replies on yourself and things like that, because if it's, so I always find that's why they always say, try not to put too extreme feelings inside online communication stuff, because you don't know who you're gonna attract, and you don't know who is reading this, because with online communication, like you said, it goes all over the world. You don't know who is going to read your stuff.
Exactly, and that's another thing that when we communicate online, we think that we are talking with somebody alike, right? With same
Yeah,
culture, same understanding, same everything, but we don't, because
yeah,
when we post or when we put something live or recorded, we reached to so many different human beings that they have different cultures, different
yeah,
understanding of things, different maybe religions, different values. Although if you aim the great values of a human being, that you're not gonna get wrong. But then again, there is a fine line, and it's that gray area that we think
yeah,
when we talk about. It gets narrow and narrow because you have to be very careful uh, not to step on a minefield, as they
yeah.
say.
Correct.
So,
And
and
you say different culture, different things. I just like, simple thing like I always remember for, I don't know, for my side Chinese and we Asia, we say one, this one, two, three, four, five. But then when I learned German, I realized one is not this. This is one. Yeah, I can't remember two, three, four, but I was always remember one, because it shows fantastic good. This is one. They're not. They don't. The numbers one, that is not this. It's not the index finger. So I mean,
exactly.
before that, I always thought that, oh, the whole world is the same. One is this way. So just a simple number that makes a difference.
See, in American culture, North American culture, this means okay.
Yeah.
It's not number one. Is well, it is number
So
one.
it's good. Yeah.
It is good, right?
Yeah. Good.
So
But
again,
it's
there
never
are
a
different
number.
types, and the signage, the body language and the signage, it's so important because there are cultures that there are certain signatures that you are not allowed to do,
Yeah.
even if you don't know about them,
Yeah.
and there are other things that it's so interesting that if, when I look back, I'm sorry, maybe I want to tell you a story.
Uh,
30, 40 years ago, we didn't have cell phones,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when I remember when I was a kid, we didn't have a phone. We didn't have
Yeah. Mobile phone. No cell phones. Yeah.
no phone in the house.
Oh,
So
no
if
phone.
no phones, so if you want to communicate with somebody, you had to go to the postal office and send a telegram saying that on Thursday at 3 o'clock I will call you. And they sent a telegram to the other person, and the other person had to be there at 3 o'clock at the postal office to receive your call. So on Thursday at 3 o'clock, you go to postal office, you go in a phone booth and you wait, near the phone for the signal for and then it pick up, and if the other person is on the other side and they reached, then you can talk.
Oh, but I remember really you're not that much older than me. I think we are about the same age, but you actually have that. Because for my side, we have phone when I was small. I had phone
Trust
when I
me,
was small.
I know. In the
So
and
I never
then
experienced that.
in at the countryside, we didn't have that such of luxury to have a phone in the
Oh,
house. Now we have everywhere, and
oh,
the landline is obsolete, or
oh.
almost obsolete.
Okay, I grew up with a phone.
So this is how the communication among us, um, progressed so much in so
Yeah,
short period of time,
correct.
right? If you imagine in 1700, they used to send pigeons with
Uh,
a note on the,
yeah,
now it's on your fingertip. You want to talk
yeah.
to somebody, send a message,
Just press.
and
Yeah,
exactly, it doesn't matter what you do. In fact, you have no idea what their person do, but they answer to you,
yeah.
right? So it's
That's what
amazing.
don't think. No, the online communication is different. Is from the others is you can unless you know the person is free or the person's time zone is similar, you don't know when the person is going to come back to you. You have to wait until the person is free to reply or free to look at your message and stuff. So
Which is
online communication is different in that sense. Unless you have already made an appointment, like you say, okay, just like the other day, I have used video call my friend, and then I first asked them, "Are you free around this time? So shall we talk?" Is that booking in advance, 1 week in advance? I cannot just call this way because I don't know whether they are free to pick up my call.
exactly, and it's different. And another thing is you send a text message and you expect, as Simon Sinek said, you expect for them to reply right away. If they do not reply right away, we do not understand that maybe they didn't get a message, maybe they are busy, maybe they are doing something else. We get frustrated and sometimes angry,
Yeah,
right?
actually, that comes. Frankly speaking, I think that this type of change in attitude came because of mobile phones.
Exactly. And
Because of mobile
remember,
phones.
I used to go when I was in high school. I communicate with my parents through letters. So I
Oh.
wrote a letter, and then I go to postal office. I put a letter, and they in 2 days, roughly, they got the letter and say, "Hey, mom, dad, I am good. I'm okay. Send me some money, or I need some food, or whatever." Right? And then they replied back, and so on. That was the communication at that time. Now, let me tell you a little funny thing.
Mm,
A few days ago, I was writing a note to my son to say, "Hey, do you have to do this and that and whatever?" And I realized that I made a mistake.
mm.
And the first thing that came in my mind is, how can I copy and paste whatever I wrote so I can uh, fix it? you know
You're too used to online computer stuff already.
exactly how come that there is no automatic
Yeah.
error fixing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so um
Yeah. I don't know you have this practices online communication. I notice I do that too. Even when I think about my mother-in-law. No, it's very funny. I don't know whether people are so used to online texting even. The communication through texting type, but not texting SMS, but uh messaging. Yeah, messaging. What is she mean? Messaging, not texting. And there she is typing the message and the person reply immediately. Instead of calling, is messaging. Do you
e-
have that? I notice I'm also sometimes guilty of that.
exactly. Well, this is an advantage because you don't know, if you call they might be caught on something else.
Yeah.
Well, when you send a message, uh they will reply at their own
Convenient.
availability,
Yeah.
right? Convenience. So that's the one thing that it's okay. We just need to be aware they might not happen right away. Right?
But I notice when it can be a very long conversation, texting, 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 and then until I realize, hey, how come I'm messaging? That means that person is waiting for me, is to and fro, to and fro, to and fro. Then I say, can we just talk?
Exactly, and especially when you um, I'm old school, so if there is a short
Uh,
message, hey, how are you? We'll see you on tomorrow, or something. I'm okay with it. But
uh,
if I have to tell a story more than one sentence, I better call you.
uh.
And I say, can I call you, or call me when you can? That's it.
But the good thing, that's why my mother always does that. She always look at her history and listen to the history. So that's why one thing about online communication is, because let's say if it's not video call, okay, if it's the typing type, if you're talking about certain things and then you forget, you can scroll back and see your message. Or even if it's a video recorded, the audio recorded, you can scroll back and listen. That's a good thing. So you can play back history. I mean,
That's it.
when you talk to someone, there's no playback, there's no recorded. But when it comes to online stuff, and unless you are doing online like video call, no recording.
Yeah,
Otherwise, if you use the, let's say, WhatsApp, you type, or you WhatsApp, you use the audio, it's recorded. Then if you don't delete, you can always go back and listen. So if it's certain instructions or something, go back again and again. No need to worry, because I will just go back again and again, read it again and again. You won't forget. There's
it's
like advantage about that. But also disadvantage is someone wants to be angry with you and just, hey, you said that when and when and when.
exactly, and you cannot lie. You have to be
Yeah,
truthful,
yeah,
and yeah, and this communication is in especially in our line of work, in our business, in attraction marketing. It is very important for us to be truthful in whatever we say and whatever we transmit. It
yeah,
might add value, it might not add value. It might be just uh, I don't know, something that we noticed, and just be aware of that, or
yes,
even with a simple "Have a wonderful day."
yeah. We just you're trying to send off positive vibes, because we
Exactly,
should always keep ourselves in the up mode. Keep ourselves happy, because this is healthy, not just it's healthy mentally, physically, everything. Science have really shown if being healthy is very good for your health, whether it's mental or physical. So
exactly.
we,
So
yeah, so we send out positive vibes, which is good.
yeah, a lot of times we try to send positive things. We try to add value. We try to, to build a
Share
relationship,
information,
to to
educate.
share, exactly, to share information, to share knowledge, to share, good things and bad things, because
Yeah,
we learn a lot from bad things as well. But the communication is key,
yeah,
right?
yeah. For our business, communication is the key, because our business is about, it's attraction marketing. It's about, actually, it's about relationships with people.
Exactly, and to be true to yourself and to others as well.
Yeah, because if you're not true to yourself, it will show somehow.
Exactly. Did you mute?
Yeah, I don't know how come I was mute. I didn't press anything. It went auto mute, so I muted back.
Yeah, sometimes, I've noticed that the laptop and the phone, if you have a phone around,
Uh-huh,
they communicate each other.
uh-huh.
And it happened to me. All of a sudden, the voicemail start saying that, oh, you have one voicemail, and I didn't press anything. What happened?
Yeah.
So the
Such,
devices communicate behind our backs.
yeah.
They were,
So you must be careful.
yeah. Great. Well, it was a good talking to you, Lian,
Yeah,
and it was a good conversation. And I think we just scratched the surface,
yeah,
as they say, in communicating online and offline, because it's
yeah.
so much different. We don't realize because we got used to it
Correct.
slowly, but there is a huge difference.
Yes, especially for those who, like you say, experienced time before there were mobile phones even. And for you, even phone, well, frankly, because Singapore is a city state, so I've never went through time without a phone.
Yeah,
So,
no,
but
I
so, well, you have to make a lot of you have to make a lot of adjustments then.
When I was a kid, we didn't have a phone in the countryside. Leonida, I just ask, hello, Leonida, how are you?
Luna, thank you, Lonita.
Thank you for being
Yeah,
with us.
yes, how you been around so long. Okay, thank you everybody. So at least we roughly know what the difference. Know as to why online communication is so different from the usual our our traditional method of facing someone, talking, even writing letters. Because even when you write letters, you will never write emojis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, so Uncle Relu, how are you, Uncle Relu? Yeah. Okay.
How are
Now,
you doing?
she just woke up. Okay, so how Uncle Relu? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yeah, just you can
Hello.
see you. You can see them. You can see our audience. Okay, they can see you. No, 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 Penny, 不要. No, 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 不要碰. Okay. Yes,
Okay.
thank you everybody for watching us. We'll see you next week once again, and hopefully we'll and I can meet again in person, and then we can do another live together.
Oh, of course. The
Yeah,
summer is coming, so
yeah,
it's the days are longer and longer,
yeah.
and we can take out a few times to few hours to meet again and do uh, communication about online
Uh-huh.
offline.
Yes, yeah, yeah. She says she wants to join in, like the last time.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
We'll come together.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Lah. Bye. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody. Bye,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Thanks for
Oh, she's so
watching.
cute.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. Have a great
Yeah.
evening,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.